Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what was out there, and a lot of very cool creations by quite a few different authors. Some of the authors have more than one creation in this week's workshop video here, as they were very busy building all kinds of fancy things. I'll kind of show those together when I come across that. All the builds are going to be shown in Reforging in 2, and also at the end of the video I'll show you an update on some of the things I was working on myself. So the very first creation we're looking at here today is the Alexander Conqueror by Mighty Duck, and looks like a very cool, very vivid CV here. Pretty big one too, but really cool looking block work on here. I like the color scheme's pretty unique as well, kind of doing kind of a gold and white approach, but it's also using some other textures. This texture you don't see too often in builds, which can look very good, especially if it's a lighter shade. That actually looks pretty good with that, but really cool block work on this. And I'm trying to, I think the front end of this ship here is about a lot of mining, I think. Yeah, we got a multi-turret right there and a couple laser drills right on the bottom front. Let's see if we got more of that on the top. I believe it's more regular weaponry beyond that. Just some mining capabilities on the front side of the ship here. Get a good look at the rest of this here. So we got some hangar bays on the side there. Again, I do like the use of this texture in there, and like the thin blocks kind of going over some like decoy antennas right now. Of course, any antenna could be replaced by a at least like a tier 1 or a launcher. And yeah, I noticed my frame rate's not doing very well right now either. Here, let me go to this side. I think it'd be a little bit better seeing that. Yeah, cool use of like alternating colors here with the thrusters. I like the deco parts around there as well. And we got looks like we got some landing gear here on the bottom. I think those might be landing gear. This is a pretty big ship too. Oh, look at that. We got some like built-in like missiles or something like that on the front bottom there. Well, I wouldn't say the front, more towards the rear of the ship. And look how far back this goes as well. Oh, that's pretty wild. It's got almost like in the cell kind of setup over here, but they're not really the cells. Just something pretty unique and very cool. And we got our main thruster set up back over here for our forward thrusters. And look how far back this goes. Wow. That's pretty wild. And inside of here, too. Look at all the complexities on the inside frame there. And again, yeah, these do kind of look like nacelles in a way as well. They still do. I mean, I don't see thrusters in there, but maybe they are in there. It's just they're not visible for strafing or reverse thrusters, things like that. So on the underside here, we have some more defense weaponry, I'd probably say. Shoot down those pesky drones. Looks like we got a boarding ramp right in this section. Let's get on the top side here a second. So it looks like we got kind of a bridge towards the midsection of the ship here, and then we have another bridge towards the rear of the ship that's elevated over the other bridge. Oh, I like the use of the these like scaffolding parts in there too. That's very cool. Yeah, just getting a good look at the full ship here. Very cool looking ship. I like the design, and yeah, kind of. Yeah, it just looks cool. Again, also a pretty unusual color scheme, but it's working. The yellow and the white and some off tones here and there. Very cool. A lot of weaponry on here, so I'd probably say this is a combat CV. The name kind of goes with that too. Let me with that being said, before I go on the inside, let me fly in the front nose here to see what's happening. So it looks like we've got a lot of, looks like hardened steel. I think I've seen some other blocks in here too. Kind of a mixture of a bunch of different kind of things. We do have carbon in some areas back over here. It kind of looks like we're getting right in the inside of the ship here. We do have an RCS unit there, but I'm not really seeing the decoys and stuff like that on the front. Does look like it has some room for that, though. And quite a bit of armor in this general section right over here. Alright, so I'm going to get aboard the ship here. I think I'm going to come in through the back. Through this, well, the lower section here. So, let me adjust the lighting here a minute. Try there, see how that works out. Okay, a little bit dark. So, here I'll jump things up a little bit. Pretty interesting how the interior looks quite a lot different than the exterior, though. The exterior is all clean, fancy, clean, smooth metal. On the inside, it does look used a lot more. Definitely a difference in a lot of the texturing, kind of using some of the rustier metals and things like that. Oh, again, I like this. That's cool with the those like scaffolding or whatever those are called in there. That does look very cool. So walking along the hangar here, or the rear hangar at least, quite a lot of room, a lot of ceiling height in here too, a lot of detail everywhere you look. Oh yeah, look at the fancy pipe work on the top there. Some a cool looking almost looks like a crane of some origin that can pick up boxes from the hangar floor and bring them up to maybe other areas of the ship there. Balcony or scaffolding kind of going across the top there. Mezzanine. A lot of different names for that. Very cool. Very cool. Again, just a load of detail in there. We even have some glass kind of looking outside to the out the top of the hangar back over there. A lot of storage back over here. Looks like we got a place for up to 3 small constructors. One's installed over there right now. The other side, too, a lot of utility function here with armor lockers, clone chamber, med bay, O2, some more boxes. Even got some seating back over here in case you're waiting for some maintenance to get done or something like that. All right, so I'm going to go down into the next section. I do know we'll have to make our way back up to the upper hangar area at some point here, too. Well, this is pretty tripped out. I'm looking at the walk path here. It's actually using like these other grates kind of over the flooring area. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've really seen that done before. Not like this, at least. It's a little bit unique from everything. The ceiling in here is really wild too. It's kind of all that all texture light, fancy texture light stuff. You got a pretty interesting I don't know. Almost looks like a machine with a lot of cool looking stuff there in the middle. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. And I think this room just kind of stops here. I was kind of looking for a walk path through here. Obviously, we got some engineering parts back in here. We got an advanced generator and a smaller generator in there. Here, I'm going to jump up here a second. Take a walk around the backside here. We even got some plants. We got some other decorative items in here. We got our big microwave ovens. I'm not sure what those actually are, but they look like they would be in a lab somewhere. Yeah, just a lot of detail. Even going along the side here, you see this interesting looking like machinery, like block work. All right, so here I'm gonna walk back out of this room back into the hangar, and let's see, do we see any elevators here? Ah, yes, on the sides here. So let's get up to this this area. Wow, this actually expands out to quite a lot of stuff going on in here. Holy smokes. Okay, so that kind of overlooks the this top area there. We even have some seating. We got some marble flooring over there. There. Which way to go? Let's go this way a second, and then I think this just goes back into the hangar. Yeah, it does. Okay, so we're back into the main hangar area, I think. Oh, this is a trip. This is not the same room I was in. Oh, yeah, I was looking at this other hangar. Yeah, this is a different hangar. So, yeah, this is goes to the side hangar doors. And we got our warp drive up there, as well as the Pentaxa tank in a really cool block formation, kind of overlooking the whole wall there with some thin block work on top of that for some cool design patterns. I like how this is working with the door there. And some more utility up in this section here. Looks like probably a location for the... actually, it is installed right in here. Our main repair bay right there. Somewhere in the vicinity is probably a repair console. Got some passenger seats back over here as well. And our armor repair. And going up into this other front room. Yeah, this is a different room too. Wow. Ship's got a lot of space on board here. So we have an advanced... actually, I think that's a large constructor in the corner there. The advanced one's usually squared off a little bit more. But that actually that's really cool block work on the side there. Then you got that down thruster right above there too, which is nicely out of the way. Got a large gravity generator on this side. Wow. Okay, so that's back into there. Let's go forward here a second. And we got, oh man, another elevator over here too. And it keeps on going up front. Wow, another hangar. Okay, so this is more of a carrier. I wouldn't necessarily call this necessarily... like a super hardcore combat CV. However, it does have a lot of guns as well. But it certainly does the function of a carrier. This is like the third hangar area that we've been in so far. Really cool how the storage controllers are displayed on the front here too. I like the texturing and the kind of, again, it looks kind of worn and rugged, but yeah, looks also fairly clean too, so it's kind of pulling off a lot of different things there. So yeah, hangar number 3, and I think it stops right here. Let me walk back this way. Oh yeah, a whole lot of utility function on the backside of this hangar as well. Okay, so this is the other side of the room we were just in there. Let me take the elevator up to this deck. And we're kind of overlooking that front hangar. It's like in a lot of storage area here. Just kind of like a balcony area here. With a lot of storage boxes or sort boxes. Yeah, I like the doorway, how the blockwork's done around that too. Kind of looks like a little like a shed or something like that. That's cool. Got some other cool looking balconies up along the side of the hangar there too. All this detail is really, really cool. And it's everywhere. I mean, there's no place I can look that doesn't have a lot of detail going on. More production around the back side of this hangar. Got some crew over here. Yeah, look at this thing. It's like a flying warehouse here. This is wild. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Just seeing it from this angle too, seeing that like big, like I don't know, it looks like a big like industrial crane going back there, and kind of similar going the other way as well. And we got our decorative marble piece here. that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, it's kind of like a pillar beam on both sides there. I don't know. It could be like what was used in one of the Star Trek movies, like almost like if we took a high impact, these are almost like shocks. I don't know if that's the case here, but it kind of looks like it could be, like to absorb a lot of impact from outside, so it doesn't like break, but kind of can resist that. Would be one idea at least. I don't know if that's correct, but just what I would think that could be. Unless it's just a very decorative piece here, and we're kind of in a decorative area here. And you got a place to sit and chill and eat. We got something to do with 1989 New York City. Something about, yeah, all kinds of stuff. Did it really happen? I don't know. I'm not sure on that. I'd have to look that up. Okay, so let's go up this elevator. Oh, looks like we get off at this deck over here, which we can see our little detector there. Oh, this is actually outside of the ship. Oh, wow. So this is kind of like going right outside here. Interesting. And it is, yeah, I believe it's sealed here. Interesting. Oh, wow. What the heck is going on here? This is part of that, what I thought was like a crane that went across the hangar. That actually goes up to this elevator, which goes up to the one of the bridges. So I don't know, is this the rear bridge or the mid bridge? I think this might be the mid bridge. Yeah, probably. Yeah, the rear one would be a little smaller, a little taller, or a little higher up in the air, I think. Yeah, this is really cool too. I like all the. Oh, look at that! This is a trip. Got the fancy glass there with all the deco parts under it there. Yeah, it looks really cool. Got a spiky plant over here too. Gotta have that. Now this is, yeah, very, very cool. So actually, I'm not sure this is a bridge at all, really. It does have passenger seats in here, but I'm not actually seeing a main pilot seat in this area. More of like a control room. Where they're, yeah, sitting and chilling back over there. Yeah, go this way. Then up to the top. And this is probably the elevated bridge. Oh, wow. Which actually has like another area for passengers and some more control stuff in here. Some fancy plants back here. Really cool window section there. I like the caution tape on there. That's cool. And then up into probably the main bridge that you'd be operating the ship from, which is far back from the front and overlooking the front hall of the build here. Yeah, very cool. I mean, there's probably some areas that I didn't see in here too, but yeah, really, really cool looking build here. A large build as well. Just so many places to look and go in here, and very, very detailed throughout as well. Let me try one more time. I'm going to just try to lower the lighting down. I know I kept it a little bit bright, but I think I don't see too many regular lights out in here, so yeah. Still, it looks really cool. Kind of, yeah. Fits with the inside being a little bit more rusty looking, intentionally, which is very, very cool. Wow, look at that. So let me do one more fly through. I just want to see. Oh yeah, there is more of the ship here. Hold on. I'm not done. I'm glad I checked. Oh, that's kind of sneaky. It kind of drops off the edge there. I didn't even really see it. Or is this like a... Oh, I don't know. This thing's just massive. Okay, so we're looking at those. So I didn't go far enough this direction to realize that we actually do have a farming section in here as well. So we got our lights installed. And I think these are the... Is it? Hold on. Yeah, these are the actual grow plots. I do worry that these grow lights are one block too high up there, but maybe that does work. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever tried it myself. But yeah, it's like 3 blocks tall. I usually have these located at 2 blocks above the actual grow plots, but maybe that does work that way too. Interesting. So yeah, we got it's like 18 grow plots on that side. Let me just take a cruise to the other side over here to see if we got another 18. And I do believe we do. So yeah, that'll be 36 grow plots. And we're kind of in front of the forward thrusts there. All right. So yeah, there was some stuff in there. I don't think it's probably going to go all the way back though. This is probably yeah, all filled in with fancy decorative stuff in these areas, I believe. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's take a look at the numbers here. Let me get the lights back on. So unlock level 25, size class 12. 21 forward, 7 strafing, 10 lift, 6 reverse, 11 down. Got 11 fuel tanks, 5 oxygen tanks. Quite a barrage of different weaponry on here. So yeah, plus some salvaging and mining equipment as well. So with the multi-turret and a couple laser drills. 20 hour and 31 minute build time. Not really needing anything too special here. It is using some large upgrade kits. 15 crew members. Does have the grow plots installed, so you have 72, double that of the actual grow plots. Yeah, but other than that, not anything too special in here. So CPU is set to... Doesn't look like it has CPU blocks installed right now. Yeah, so set to... let me check that device manager. This could... You know, technically this could be a vanilla build too. Let me just... Okay, but it does only have a main core in there. So you don't have to have all the cores in there. It depends on what rules you're playing the game with. If you're not using like the CPU turned on or like weights and volumes and stuff like that, this is absolutely fine. Then you can do kind of whatever you want. Just check out the warp drive here. So we have a looks like a standard warp drive in here. So 30 light year jump range on that. Let me check out its shield strength. So shield 35,464. This very well could be a vanilla build. And if you wanted to balance the CPU in vanilla, that would be very easy by probably adding 4 tier 4 CPU blocks in vanilla. Let's check out your storage. So we've got, it looks like 4 14K ammo boxes. And we got an ammo controller at 320K. I know we had quite a few. I thought we had quite a few controllers in here too. But again, if you're not using the weights and volumes and stuff, you don't have to fill these out. But this actually is filled out. So 320K harvest bay in there. A lot of sort boxes. I thought we had more controllers than that, though. I thought I'd seen them laid across one of the front of the front hangar area. I'm not seeing them here. Maybe they could have been boxes. But other than that, a lot of sort boxes, and obviously ammo and harvest bays in there. So yeah, very very cool build. Nice looking ship there. Again, this is the Alexander Conquer by Mighty Duck. Very very cool. Alright, so I'm going to power you off a second. Let's take a look at the next build. Now, this one's pretty unique. I don't know if I've ever seen this ship recreated before. So this is the Juggernaut RE2 by Manic Niner. And this is a roller. This is a rolling ship. See what happens is if it gets a lot of damage, usually from another ship crash, it will fall and roll, and then if you happen to run directly in front of where it rolls, you'll get smushed, unless you trip on a rock and fall out of the way. But that is what this ship is all about here, from that popular sci-fi franchise. What was it? It started with an A, ends with a S, I think, or maybe just an N. Maybe it ends with an S. N? I'm not sure. Very cool. So this is actually would be a replica. Oh yeah, check this out. It's even got the funky one side. This is a very unusually shaped ship in sci-fi. There, one of my more favorite sci-fi franchises, by the way. You know, the whole alien thing. You know, you gotta like that. Really interesting on how it's textured too. Again, from the movie Prometheus, where the ship was actually in. Yeah, it was kind of textured like this too. On that, it was kind of very subtle, kind of darker. Not a lot of crazy, weird stuff going on. But a lot of a lot of this kind of thing. So yeah, very very cool, very cool. This is actually a pretty darn big ship too, and it's asymmetrical. One big point of that is if you look at like this giant circular hangar bay. Oh, with that cool looking ramp on there too. The other side of the ship does not have that. So I did, when I spawned it, I noticed that. We got, oh, look at that. Even the thrusters on here look tripped out. That's wild. Yeah, on this side over here, there is no hangar bay. So it's very, very unique. Take a look at it as a whole, flying around. It's amazing how these things roll, too. They roll really good. That's wild. That is wild. Oh, yeah, we do have a different hangar bay back over here, though. And look how that's... Oh, man, that's opening up. That's tripped out. It's almost like these are on a timer, too. Oh, that's fun. Hold on, I gotta see how this one works. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's cool. That is cool. That is very, very cool. And it lights up, obviously, when I was looking in there, too. Then we got, it looks like our main bridge kind of back in this section over here. Pretty wild. If it were set up to be like a combat ship, I think if you got so much room for decoys in these front areas back over here, it could actually work quite well for that, just on its general shape and design, kind of like your fork setup, sort of, but complete, like totally like asymmetrical on down each side. The center kind of looks symmetrical, but yeah, each one of these side areas is kind of unique to the other side, which is really, really cool. And this is such a trip too. How this is, you got a hangar going this way, and then you got a hangar coming in the other way. Never seen anything quite like it. Like how all these the difference in, or like these designs were kind of like painted into the hull too, like different colors going over the surface area. Makes cool looking patterns and things like that. It actually looks like there's some blue, but I think that's just interior lighting. Yeah, I think it's all kind of this I don't know, unusual color scheme on this too. So, all right, well, yeah, this could be a trip walking on the inside too, I bet. I'm gonna come in through one of these really cool animated hangar door bays here. This is such a trip. Just how the whole formation works. The author had to put that on like a timer, I think, too, because otherwise I think they would all open up more unison than what they are. I believe that was deliberately done. Okay, so we got to lower some lights down here. Get the alien vibe going on in here. I'm scared of what's going to jump out at you in here. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like kind of that blue tone over everything. Definitely looks very, very unique and alienish. All the crazy crazy stuff on the walls here. Got some interesting pipes. I like the texture lights along around that hangar door too, and the curvy edges of it there. Thruster up top there. Some pipes. Oh, looks like there's like some kind of catwalk up there too. This is some alien pods. This is maybe where they keep some of the babies. And they're getting kind of, you know, fed. You got a teleporter in the corner over here. Looks like we got some bunch of utility right in the area. And, wow, there's a lot of ways to go here. Let's go through this scary passageway over here. Oh, what in the heck? Oh, that's a trip. Oop. Oh man, this opens up. This is a blast door on the bottom. What? I bet you that's what this switch might do. Yep. Look at that. Oh my god. Okay, so oh, wow. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go into God mode a second again. I didn't look at the bottom side careful enough. Oh, that's a trip. Very alien. Very alien. I love it. That's cool. That's cool. Alright. All right, had to do that. Had to do that. Now I see why there's a catwalk here. Let me turn off my light there a minute. Get out of God mode. Wow. Thing with being an alien ship like this is like being a human myself. I don't understand what all this stuff is, but it's all alien. It's all alien. So I guess we're not supposed to understand. Oh wow, that's a trip too. Oh, the lights went off. I'm waiting for something to come out of the like the vents here and you know do its thing. Oh wow. Okay, so we've got we got a lot of crazy. Let me go down. Oh wow, this. Oh, there's a down. Oh, that's a trip. It's just eerie. It's supposed to be eerie. So yeah, to the author. That's really cool here. I'm gonna just try to balance the light so we can get it just about right. It is supposed to be kind of dark and scary, but I just want to get a little bit of light going on. Oh my God, what's gonna kill me behind this door? Nope. Okay, so we're just back over to underneath the I don't know, the incubators or whatever they could be. Would have to do a little R&D on that, figure out what's going on there. All right, so let's go up this to this deck. Oh wow, there's rooms over. Oh, so we got some CPU blocks in here. Got some more incubator steam. Thing with these guys too is I like to have the little ones that crawl around, jump on your head. Worry about that too. I don't have any guns on me right now, which is kind of not a good idea. So we got some more CPU cores in this room. Oh, we got a farming section. Yeah, you know, aliens got to eat too. Yeah, look at that. So all kind of set up for the RE2 grow plots. Or the, yeah, the 3x3 ones. Or you could remove these blocks and put in standard grow plots as well. So completely optional. Love all the block work in here and the interesting curves and crazy wall designs and places. Oh, we got some storage controllers back here. Probably some alien babies. They're watching me. I feel it. Be so cool if you could add little sound emitters. You know how like there's the particle emitters, which basically like do the steam and the fire and the little lightning sparky stuff. If you had those for sounds as well, that'd be really cool. You could put in some little alien sounds, your ship weird sounds and creaks and things like that. That'd be a pretty neat feature to add to the game for some more atmosphere yet. Oh yeah, we already been in there. All right. Just keep going up here. Oh jeez. Yep. Look at this. This is again quite the trip. So this looks like kind of a production room. It's where they produce more alien babies. You gotta have them. So we got some small constructors. We got a deconstructor. We've got room for lots more constructors, and little feed bins, which are basically humans that you put in the corner. Yeah, another advanced constructor there. We've got another really tripped out room over here. Oh, this is a big farming area here. Oh, wow. Yeah, all the grow lights up on the ceiling there. Very unique looking ship. Again, yeah, kind of a very original in Empyrion. I haven't seen anything that really looked like this before, which is, yeah, definitely cool. I love seeing creative, artsy stuff, but like totally different than anything else, really. That is cool. So obviously we got a fridge, a food processor up by the farming area, alien incubator, whatever it might be. Yeah, huge trip, huge trip. All right, I don't even know where I'm in where I'm at in the build. Oh, well, you gotta have that nice little thing. This is where you hide from the aliens underneath the walk paths. Just in case you see one, you might want to run it. Oh my god, what's over here? Okay, so we're back over here to, yes, this tripped out place. Alright, so we're heading. Let's go. Let's try to go in this general direction. Oh, wow. There's so many. This is a gigantic ship, by the way. I'm not sure on the size class right now, but it's going to be pretty big. Where are we going now? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's like another... Oh, that's... I don't even know what's happening here. Wow. Well, it's got a fusion reactor. You can see that over there. And a warp drive in there. I'm going to just stay on this walk path here a minute. I'm a little scared of the green stuff down over. Oh my god, where are we going now? There are places everywhere for things to jump out at you in this. Oh my, what? Wow. What a trip. What a trip. So, yeah, we got some utility stuff over here, but aliens everywhere. Well, they're very sneaky. Or maybe because I'm in creative, they're not actually jumping on me right now here. But I'm sure they're watching. I'm sure they're watching and waiting. Oh yeah, and the tripped out door back there. Okay, so the rear hangar, which is gigantic. Got a teleporter back over here. I guess I'm gonna take take this elevator here. Get up over to this other section of craziness. Pretty tripped out floor going on in here too. I like how the texture lights are put in here too. It's like, yeah, you got enough texture lights, but it's not like overdoing it, but it's just to the point where it looks really trippy and cool. Alright, so this is just like a big old landing platform up over here for some alien SVs and stuff. Here, we'll just... Oh, wow, it goes down, too. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. It always makes me nervous when there's just so many different directions to go, like, especially in a ship like this. Which one's going to lead you to... Oh, okay, so I think I'm underneath that lower hangar. Maybe. Or this is a different one. I don't know. Look how cool that looks, though. Just the way the wall structure is done. Use of blocks and texture lights in there. Is that where I came? No, that's another elevator here. And this goes into... Oh, the fuel storage room here. Oh, that's a trip, too. Oh, that's cool. I think it just stops right there. Maybe. That's just something hiding behind the fuel. Probably is. Oh, my goodness. Where am I even going? I don't know. What a trip. That's a neat looking alien display fuel setup here too. Like with all the pipes there and the curvy floor and the catwalks and the everything's all tripped out. That was just there. Okay, so we're back into this corridor. Oh, at this point I'm thoroughly lost, so I'm not sure where I'm going. Oh, that's a cool looking door opening. Yeah, that's neat. Oh yeah, the top blocks there too, kind of distorting the texture lights to give them a little bit different shape. Ah, does that go somewhere? Okay, thruster access right there. Oh, okay, so we're kind of... Oh, boy. Oh, boy, we're getting the nitty-gritties down over here. What a trip. And those are like force field floors with the green lights and the incubators and stuff. Oh, my goodness. Really cool block work, by the way. I'm just looking at like everything that's going on here, all the angles and things, and look at that. Look at that, like set piece kind of thing. Looking at the fusion reactor and all the craziness going to the fusion reactor and the warp drive, of course, up on the ceiling there. It's a large room. I'm scared to jump down there. That just doesn't look like a good, nice place to be. I'm just gotta say. No idea. No idea where I'm at now. It's like, okay, window to thruster access room over here. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna God mode down in here a little bit. Yeah, it's such a trip too. Even yeah, these kind of look like the alien egg thingies or something like that. I'm not sure. It does look kind of scary though, I will say. Gonna fly around here a little bit. Look at all the I like the use of the different colored lights over here. Kind of the warp drive pink, kind of going with that area there. And we got a couple massive elevators here in the center. Let's take one of these. I think upward, yeah. Wow, this goes way up there, doesn't it? Oh, here's our main core. Right there. What's even happening? Oh, okay, so it gets up to a catwalk here. Okay, so it just kind of loops back around. Wow. Hold on. Where am I in the build right now? So I'm kind of off. Okay, so I'm kind of in the center area over here. Okay, this. Oh man, there's more. There, okay. Oh, another way out to the outer ship here. All right, so something else I want to do. I don't think I've been through like both of these like arms are unique, and I'm sure they're unique on the inside too. And I don't think I've been in here yet. So check out. Yeah, like every room looks really cool, following that same theme. Again, very unique look to all this. Very detailed as well. Oh, hey, look at it. We got some plasma going on in here. Big old plasma turbine there. Wow. Gravity generator room over here. Oh, more elevators. Where does that go now? Yeah, I know there's a court. Oh my goodness. Again, I am so lost. Okay, this is another outdoor access point here. I'm not really lost. It's more like I don't know where I'm going. That's the thing. I know I'm in the one side of the ship, and I have no idea what's all happening in here yet. Oh, okay. The rest of the turbines, or a lot more turbines, I should say. The big turbine access room. I'm not sure how you get to this part. How does this join up with the rest of the ship? Oh, maybe down. No. Here. Yeah, this looks promising. Oh, we got a shield room too. Oh, check that out. Wow. Man, there's a lot of places. This is a big ship. I'm thinking that this is going to be I would say definitely above size class 20. Definitely above that. Probably more than that. Might be in the 30s. Thruster access room. Well, I think you guys get the idea. Massive, massive alien ship. Could make quite a POI as well. I'm once again lost. Okay, we've seen. Okay, yeah, this is. So we loop back to this room somehow through some corridors that go places. One last thing. Oh my goodness, that was way over there. That was all on that side. Like, one side of the ship is like a big ship on its own, but it's got like two plus the whole back area. Hold on, I'm gonna just do the same thing, and I'm gonna fly through this other arm thing here. I own a lot of armor in this area. Okay, so yeah, we've seen that. Yeah, I didn't know there was double like farm structures like this, but yeah, layers of farming sections, doors and corridors. All right, all right. I think we got the idea though. Quite a ship to explore, by the way. I'm sure I missed areas in it. What a trip! What a trip! All right, let's take a look at some numbers here. All right, unlock level 25, size class 32. So yeah, it did jump into the 30s there. 32 forward, 16 strafing, 29 lift, 24 reverse, 17 down, 40 fuel tanks, 50 oxygen tanks. Long range radar array, legit one built in. I didn't even see it. It's somewhere in there though. I got some sentry guns and some retractable light Gatling turrets for more than likely drone defense. 25-hour, 37-minute build time. Using 4 quantum processors, expecting this to be a Core 9 at this point. And yeah, looks like it's set to Core 9 there, balanced on CPU nicely. We do have a micro jump drive in here as well. And our warp drive is our legit 60 light year warp drive. Stock shield on here, 56,947. We have quite a few P-menu options for some drones. And oh, it might have drone bays in here too. I didn't see those either. Repair bay, defense, yep. Get the storage here. Alright, so we got an input 640K, a salvage 320, ammo 320. Looks like everything's nicely labeled here too. So you got an overflow, another 640 there. A lot of sort boxes, trade boxes. Yeah, ammo 320, guns and ammo. Yeah, so kind of all set up for gameplay use too. Just everything's kind of labeled nicely, color coded. All the sizes are listed on anything important. Yeah, very, very cool build. Really wild build. Again, I haven't really seen anything like it. And I don't think I've seen a replica of this build from the from Prometheus. All I know is, yeah, you just if it comes down at you and it starts rolling, I mean, try to figure out which way it's rolling and don't be there. That's just all I gotta say. Oh, okay. So again, this is the Juggernaut RE2 by Manic Niner. Very, very cool. And this might be a new author to me too. I'm not sure if I've looked at another build from this author yet, but very, very wild. And again, just totally unique from pretty much anything I've seen before. And very well done. So, all right, let me power you off a second. I think we're powered off, and let's take a look at the next. Now, I'm going to show two builds together because they're the same author on these two here. So, right now we are looking at the RE2 Oppressor Combat CV by Moobear. And then there is another build here, which is the ASF MK4 Core 9 Fighter by Moobear, which is right here. Let me turn that one on too. There we go. Let's look at the first build here, which is the big one, obviously. This is a wild looking ship. Look at that front end on it. Oh, it looks like we do have some turret mounts. I think these are turret mounts. Yeah, turrets would fit there, all right. Yeah. Tripped out looking turret mount positions. They're all like freaky looking too. It's kind of, look at the hull color on this. It's kind of like green and gray and like almost like a black in there with some interesting looking texture lights and exterior lighting as well. Quite a few weapons on here already. Oh, look at that. Oh, we got some big old heavies back over here too. I think those are the plasmas. Yep, main plasma batteries. So looks like at least 4 of them on the ship. Wow, really, really wild looking build though. Look at this block work on this thing. It is doing all kinds of crazy. Look at this. What the heck is that? I don't know, but it looks cool. Got some outdoor piping things over here. Take our reverse thrusters. Really cool looking block work around there too. I like this part here. Oh, look at the inset color differences on that part as well. Yeah, like different shades of gray and some greens and very, very unique. Oh, the rear of the ship is just totally tripping out here too. Look at that. We got a hangar opening over there underneath like a curvy area. This, oh, we got, oh, look at that. That's another opening there. Looking at the main shield there. And this bottom section. Very, very cool. Yeah, I like how these thrusters look too. The thin block support blocks around that. It looks really, really cool. Kind of layered too, kind of open up. You can see like the antenna deco in there and some other just craziness. Then the bridge section here. Oh, that's trippy too. Look at that. Just wild looking block work there. All kinds of shapes in there. We got back here. It looks like a couple doors that open up over here. Then we got like this radar platform. That's cool. Like its whole like platform for the radar in there. So obviously, it kind of looks like we got a long range radar right now. We'll look at the device menu to verify that, but I believe it is. Let's take a look at the underside here. Very cool. Looks like another probably turret mount position there. What do we got down here? Oh, wow, it tells you. Oh, heavy weapon placement, external version. Oh, check that out. So you can add some more big old guns. So more main plasma batteries probably. But the full size version, there's like a inside version and an outside version of those. I think they work the same. The outside version does have more hit points, but I didn't think it had an incredibly amount more hit points. It does have some more, but yeah, what a cool looking ship. Extremely wild design here on just the way it's set up and all the shapes and stuff going on in here. Very, very unique. I like it. I like it. All right, so I think I'm gonna come in. I don't know. Let's try this. Let's try this room. Let me park here a second, adjust the lights. I'm not sure where to. I'm never sure where to go with the lighting. Ah, all right. So obviously our main shield right there. Cool looking. Cool looking glass structure around there too. And then we're to the roundy areas here. So it looks like we've got our main shield. Obviously, we were just looking at that, but here's it displayed very fancily. Oh, check this out. So we got a pilot seat right in here. New blocks and advanced generators to place small or big fusion reactor. Oh, look at that. That's a tripped out generator section, even with the advanced generators. But obviously, you can it's like put in a large fusion reactor and a small fusion reactor in here. I'd actually have to go through that process to figure out how that all works. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So quite a room there, generator room. I don't know where I'm going now. Looks like a med bay though. Yeah, yeah. We're down into a med bay section over in the corner here. We got the shower and everything, and then up into like a fuel room. Pretty tripped out looking in here. Looks like we got to access or loading ramp here on the bottom side. I believe that would be heading right up. Yeah, heading right outside there. Okay. And yeah, really, really wild looking room. Shield, cap, rechargers, and maintenance. This way. I like all the signage in here too, kind of telling you what's going on with everything here. So currently medium-sized shield boosters. So obviously, upgrade areas in here. Climb up here a second. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Look at all that. So yep, we do have some shields in here already. Here, I'm gonna go into God mode a second. It's the LSB AHORLOGDSET. Okay, that holds a lot of stuff there. It probably says on the side. It probably says on the side. Wow. Okay, so I came in. Layer of Xeno. Yeah, a lot of upgrade features on here. This is really, really, really cool. Okay, so we're just kind of through here. Yep, that's our head bay is obviously probably like a quickie bridge right here. Let me head back this way. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so hold on. I was thinking there's definitely some more ship here. Let me figure out how this is laid out here. I was kind of looking for like an elevator. I probably missed it. Oh, right here. Let's go all the way, I think, up to the top. Oh, it goes to a thin hallway here. Okay, so this is kind of overlooking the top part. Oh, see, look at the rest of the ship up here. Hold on. How does that connect? The park right over here. Oh, wow. That's wild looking, too. Okay, so this is coming in from the upper hangar door from the back. It's really cool how the glass is looking and shaped there, kind of all angled and everything using the fancy glass. Very cool. Got a small shield part up there. Obviously, some more upgrade parts go in the area here. Quantum core placement. Overlooking the top side of the massive generator area. That's just really wild, though. There's like a balcony down there. And then we get up to the first-person main bridge here. Kind of overlooking the front hall. Very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, wow. The generator room is kind of like at the center area of the ship, and everything kind of goes around and ties into that one way or another here. Let me fly around in God mode a second here. There was another room here, obviously a core room. It kind of almost looks like in parts of the ship you're actually meant to jetpack around a little bit, maybe. Yeah, okay, so back ways in and through. Yeah, and just a gob of upgrade stuff, too. Alright, so... yeah, definitely I'd say this is a combat ship, so we're going to have to do the combat thingy here. Let me fly in the front hall here a minute and take a look at some blocks. Yeah, we got combat steel on the outer hall here. And on the inside here, we've got decoy generator surrounded in Xeno, decoy thruster. A lot of armor in the area here. And then, yeah, more upgrade rooms or fill-in rooms with more Xeno material or combat steel. A lot of medium shield parts up in here. Okay, that was right behind this wall here. Now also surrounded by Xeno. Yeah, very cool build. Very cool build. Alright, let's get some lights back on. We got to look at a little ship right next to it here too, but I'm going to look at the stats first on this one. Alright, unlock level 25, size class 5, 21 forward, 11 strafing, 21 lift, 21 reverse, 21 down. 18 fuel tanks, 8 oxygen tanks. Does have... excuse me, sorry about that. Long-range radar, obviously. That was a real one back over there. So we got 10 medium laser turrets. We got the 4 main plasma batteries, a couple more light Gatling turrets. 14-hour and 6-minute build time. Running 4 quantum processors. A little bit of some higher-end stuff, but not too bad on resources bringing this in. Looks like it's going to be a Core 9, I'm guessing. Yep, Core 9. Yeah, balanced pretty close to that. That 26,000 over shouldn't really cause any issues there. Obviously, had a lot of upgrade potential and places to put more cores as well. Let's see. Warp drive on here is the advanced. And we also have, it looks like an advanced pentaxi tank. Yeah, I like how they custom labeled that one too. So holds, looks like roughly 3 times the amount of pentaxi that a normal pentaxi tank would hold. Shield on here. Stock shield strength, 81,139. Storage-wise, nicely labeled storage. So we got a, looks like our left and right 426K storage. Got 2 ammo bays, 320K a piece. Got that advanced pentaxi tank in there. Some epic loots. That's cool. Yeah, so definitely looks like a combat-focused ship. I didn't see a farming section in it or some, some of the other stuff. Not a whole lot of places to put, or like hangar bays and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely combat-focused. Very exotic-looking build here, by the way, too. Very cool-looking build. So again, this one here is the RE2 Oppressor Combat CV by Moobear. And speaking of Moobear, okay, we already got you on here. This is the RE2 ASF MK4 Core 9 fighter by Moobear. And just a small SV fighter. Looks like no interior on this one. Very exotic designed again. Really, really wild block work. And kind of goes with the same color scheme, obviously, as the other build here. The ASF missions there, probably on the Anvil server. This could be used for. But yeah, very cool looking SV here. Just looking at all the crazy block work here. Like around the thruster here, that's pretty freaked out too. So Moobear really does like some exotic designs and shapes here. They are very, very, very cool. I'll look at the inside in here. Thin blocks and these kind of like outer shield areas. Do have some actual, I believe, plasma again. Yeah, plasma cannon mediums. A 4-pack of those down in there. And we've got some turrets up on the top back over here. Some good old, I think, minigun turrets, Gatling turrets, whatever they're called for SVs. And tripped out thrusters, where it looks like these are thrusters, but they're actually just some really cool looking block work. But the actual thrusters are sideways over there. They just do that to keep you guessing, I guess. No, it actually looks really neat. And what is back? What is that? Oh, okay. That's our fancy detector there. Fancy detector. You gotta have those. It's like a taxi tank right down in there, I think. You got really cool looking block work here. Even like getting really close to everything. Looks very nice. Pretty smooth. Got some tripped out like wing pieces like on the inside over here as part of the wall too, with some ports. That's just a trip. Some really wild creations today, I gotta say. Out of the norm. So yeah, very very cool looking SV fighter, exotic, very exotic. A lot like the big CV fighter there. Very nice. All right, let's look at some numbers here. See what's going on. Okay, unlock level 25, size class 1, 65 forward, 36 strafing, 67 lift, 66 reverse, 62 down, 5 fuel tanks, 1 oxygen tank. Does have pretty much what we already called out, looking at the hull for weaponry, and of course its advanced detector. 2 quantum processors in this build, so maybe another Core 9. Some plasma converters, so some of the thrusters or other parts might be using some plasma converters. You can buy those at space stations in the game. Yeah, balance at 28,000 CPU, pretty much right on the nose. And translates to a Core 9. So yeah, no quantum cores needed for anything. Yeah, I think there's only the one kind of warp. Yeah, that's the advanced. Oh, no warp drive. No warp drive. Okay, hold on. Yeah, has a shield. That's what the Pentaxi tank is for, but I don't believe it has a warp drive. Don't think you could fit one in this area here, not with all the thrusters and everything there. So no warp drive. Stock shield on here, 13,862. And storage. We've got, looks like 12K ammo, and then, of course, that advanced protection tank got this one as well. So, yeah, very, very cool. Look at that wild design for SV Fighter. It goes well with the very exotic design scheme that Moubert is pulling off. Super complex block design work and stuff, and color schemes, and whole ball of wax on these. Very cool looking, by the way, too. So, yeah, again, this is the RE2 ASF MK4 Core 9 Fighter by Moubert. And, you know, I guess I was all... Forgot that I even said what core it was right on the name of the ship. So, but it checked out. It checked out. We have confirmed that. I'm going to power this one off real quick here, too. Save a little FPS. All right, so now we're going to get to... it's time for Buck Rogers. Here we go. Got a couple Buck Rogers builds here. So the first Buck Rogers build here is the SW Nova Courier by Barefoot and Hillbilly. And the second build over here is the SW E-Wing by Barefoot and Hillbilly. E-Wing? I'm not even familiar with that one. I heard of the, you know, the Y-Wing and the X-Wing. All Buck Rogers. All right, so let's take a look at the bigger ship here. And, you know, this bigger ship, I think, is, gosh darn it, is this an SV? I think the bigger, yeah, this is an SV, too. I thought it was a CV when I spawned it. But, no, this is just another big SV. Really, oh, I like that paint job on it, too. That's cool. Like, yeah, with the grays, and it's got the blue, and yeah, that's cool. We got some guns back over here on the side points. Very Buck Rogers looking again. I like that too. The curvy block with the ridge on there. Cool look at roundy side pieces here. Yeah, neat looking color scheme on it too. Again, kind of a, and it's not really like a vivid blue. It's kind of like a more washed out blue, which is great. It actually feels a little more realistic that way. ONVI something. I think that's alien language. Or language I don't understand. Put it that way. That's most languages, so they're all alien. Oh, wow, and that's a trip too. Okay, so each side part is different too. Like this almost gives me like a little bit of that there Millennium Falcon thing over here. That's cool. And these are what? Flares, I think. Yep, flare launchers back there. Wow. So yeah, another big SV. It looks like almost like a commercial type of ship, with some firepower on it, but probably not a whole lot. It's again like more of a transport type of ship, either for crew or products. Love the shape, and the angling on it, and everything like that. The color scheme is very cool as well. All right. Here, I'm gonna adjust the outdoor lights a minute. I say outdoor lights, so time of day, basically. What I'm really meaning. Oh, there might have been a switch I was supposed to. I'm probably breaking in, coming through this way. Yeah, I had to break through all the doors here. Infiltration. Oh wow! So look how nice this looks on the inside again. And that's the thing, with Barefoot and Hillbilly, builds a lot of SVs, a lot of Buck Rogers SVs, and the interiors are looking really good on them. They tend to look really atmospheric, which is great. There's our rear hangar bay there. Got some boxes, some O2 and an armor locker when you come in. Some CPU cores up on the ceiling, main core as well. And of course, SVs don't have legit staircases, ladders, or elevators, so you have to use blockwork to go up multiple decks on these. Got a little bit of chaos with the wiring here. We might have to call OSHA on this one. That's and they're right next to some fuel tanks too. I don't know about that. It's a little unsafe, I would say. What do we got? Wow. Oh yeah. Oh wow. So we got a side pilot seat over here. Got their own Wi-Fi on this side. Nice heads-up display screen. Really cool looking corridor as well. The wiring in the lights and the texture lights along the floor. On this side, we also go to an airlock. So we got another pilot seat on this side too. So a couple passenger seats back here. They got their own like air conditioner. That's a cool look. That is one of the coolest looking O2 displays I think I've seen. It's only showing you half of it, but the half that counts. Now we got an airlock. Yep, we got the Millennium Falcon airlock over here. And we got a front room over here going up into. Oh wow. Oh, one of these super designer tables over here too. Yeah, these are some cool looking tables. I wouldn't mind having a table like that in real life. That was a pretty cool looking table. We got our food processor and fridges over here. Our trauma station. Got our bedding section over here. The Buck Rogers beds. Very nice looking. Just super detailed, immersive again. Like the floor grates here, kind of looking at a warp drive, I believe, down below there. Some boxes. Even got some window cutouts in here on the sides. And yeah, it's a place to sit, chill, and eat on your really super fancy, luxurious, solid, fancy oak table, glass with the really expensive plant fixture piece. Rare. Very rare plant there. Yeah, really nice looking ship. Again, big old... You know, again, I thought this was the CV when I spawned it. And it's not. It's just, I should have known. I should have known. Constructor above the door there, too. Yeah, very nice. Very authentic. I don't know if there's many builds from the Buck Rogers verse that Barefoot has not replicated already. Or, well, I would say it's not a replication. Most of these you got to kind of, you might have a picture of the outside, but you pretty much have to most of the time create your own interior. I like the steam coming out of the vents and stuff on the sides here too. The exterior lighting. Just a quick thing. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything up front. I don't think I did, but yeah, there's our warp drive, and there is our fancy table. Yeah. very, very nice looking build here. Oh wow, that's cool. That's cool. All right, let's look at the numbers on this one. $37R stands for Rogers. That's what the R is for. All right. Unlock level 25, size class 4, 34 forward, 32 strafing, 35 lift, 32 reverse, 32 down, 18 fuel tanks, 12 oxygen tanks. Got those flare launchers in the back. Got some light lasers and some laser cannons, which very Buck Rogers fitting in the verse. 2 quantum processors. Got a reactor core, so we are running a fusion reactor for main power. It also goes with the heat exchangers in there. CPU set to Core 9. Core 9 got about 1,500 extra CPU left over. And Core 9 set up there. This did have a warp drive in it. SV warp drive, so standard jump drive. It does have a shield, 9353 on stock shield strength. Got a couple power management options. Oh, decon script. Oh, decon script. I'd have to investigate that. That could be something a little different there. But, yep. Decon script. Huh. Alright, and storage on here. What am I? Okay, we are looking at that there. So we got a salvage bay at 20K. Keep in mind, again, this is SV, so I mean 20K on a SV is a pretty big storage area. Ammo controller in there at 7250. Got quite a few controllers in here. Looks like they're going to fluctuate a bit in size. We got a 4K, a 70, 73, 75, 2750, another 4K. A lot of sort boxes on top of that. Yeah, very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, that's neat. So again, this one here is the SW Nova Courier. I was calling it Carrier. I'm my bad. Courier. Nova Courier by Barefoot and Hillbilly. Very, very cool build there. And then also by Barefoot and Hillbilly, we got a little one. This one is called the SW E-Wing by Barefoot and Hillbilly. And it is on right now. So I'm not familiar with the E-Wing. It kind of looks a little like a T-Wing. You know, it's kind of like a T. If we were to take this part of the hull and then a couple of the wings and put those together, we could make an H-Wing out of it too. And an I-Wing, if you got rid of the wings, then that doesn't make any sense now, does it? Well, anyway. Yeah, all these crazy Buck Rogers builds here. They have, I think, a whole alphabet of wings. A Z-Wing would be pretty trippy. That'd be a real interesting one. They're very, very cool looking. Yeah, light fighter, I'd say. A couple looks like a couple laser guns down in there. I like how they're mounted there. It's actually using wing parts for the mounts. Got our forward and reverse thrusters here. Oh, we got an R2 back over here. They need to, yeah, you need those for all the maintenance and, yeah, moral support. If you're trying to blow up Roger stars, are those a thing? Yeah, you got to fly through tubes and tunnels, and these guys help fixing stuff when you get shot. It's great. And they make noises too. Yeah, very very cool looking. E-wing. I'm trying to figure out the E part of this. I guess. See, I see a T. But I guess, you know, if this was the center of the E and this was the sides of the E, but these would, you'd think would have to be a little bit longer there. I have to do a B-wing. Oh, I think I already did a B-wing. There is a B-wing. That's a thing. But this is the this is not that. This is the other wing. The the E-wing. So next week we're going to look at the G-wing. It's or the H-wing. The H-wing. The H-wing could be pretty cool. No, cool looking fighter again. I don't know. I know the Rogers verse has a lot of creations in it, or a lot of ships, a lot of things. I think Barefoot and Hillbillies building all of them, and then some. So that's really cool. You can have a whole separate game of just all these Buck Rogers things here. Really, really cool. All right, so yeah, I definitely like this part too. Just looking at the block work, this inset in there looks so cool, especially with the pipes and the extra stuff and the backing texture in there. Obviously, a lot of little thin blocks along the sides there to make that. Same thing kind of going on in the back there. Again, looks really, really cool. We got vents inside of the other parts that you can kind of see through. So a lot of cool design elements in there. Yeah, and it also goes a lot with the Courier over there too. All right, let's look at the numbers on this one. So unlock level 25, size class 1, 98 forward, 23 strafing, 29 lift, 98 reverse, and 23 down. 2 fuel tanks, 1 oxygen tank. Does have a detector. Oh, torpedo launchers. I misidentified some guns or didn't see those. Torpedo. Oh, this is a torpedo ship. Oh, that's cool. Torpedo ship that only has a 37-minute build time on it. That's even cooler. A couple laser cannons on there too. And this looks pretty light on the resource costs here. Some plasma converters, but yeah, upgrade kits. Set to 15,000 CPUs and 14,854 of that. So that translates to a Core 5. And yeah, just a shield, no warp drive in here. Stock shield strength 4248. And storage, let's see here. E-wing, we got an ammo controller at 1125 and a couple other controllers in here at one at 2250 and the other one at 625. A fridge. It's got a fridge on board. I didn't see that when I was looking. Yeah, it's an E-wing, but it's using the X-wing prefab cockpit in there. That's really cool. It's surrounded by blocks too. It's like it's just part of like another deco part. That's just cool. So it does have a fridge somewhere on here. I wonder if is R2 R2 hide that? That's a controller back there. I don't know where the fridge is. That's gonna really drive me insane. I don't need to know where it is, but just saying. Well, we'll leave it a mystery for now. So again, this is the SWE wing by Barefoot and Hillbilly. Yeah. Buck is so proud. Buck is so proud. All right, so next build here. And there's actually 2 builds here, too, by the same author. It's been kind of a theme this week, for sure. So, this one here is the Dragonfly no, this is not. That's part of what we're going to look at, but this is the Battleship Assurance RE2 by Fuji. And then there is another build by Fuji that's sitting on this ship right now. And this is a wild... So, this is, yeah, obviously a battleship here. Definitely following the theme, like Fuji's theme. He does kind of a lot of different builds. They have a lot of neat things going on with them. A little unique color scheme. Very colorful as well too. Oh, look at this. This thing really lights up too. I turned this on. There is light everywhere. Look at these really cool turrets up on here. Oh wow. Those are like the old school Pentaxian deco blocks. And we got some launchers here. Or missiles, or what are those? Missile launchers. I didn't even know that was a part that you could add in there. Access containment unit. Huh. Very cool. And I think these look like legit artillery turrets. Yep, medium artillery turrets. Got a couple of those there with all the launchers. And what do we got in here? We got the rapid torpedo launchers. I like the rapid ones better than the very slow torpedo launchers. The rapid ones are quick about it. Wow, we got... What are these? We got side ship cannons here. And side drilling rig. Oh, wow. So let's do flybys here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at some of the big old medium artilleries down over here. Oh, this is more of a broadside ship. Oh, that's unique. Yeah, you can do that in the game, where you broadside things, where as opposed to like straight on fighting. And this kind of looks like it's at least on this side heavily kind of set up for some broadside attacks. Battleship Assurance. Look at that. It's just like a business logo going on in here. And yeah, we got some big old hard steel torpedoes in there. Got a reverse thrust here. That's a pretty tripped out block formation around those thrusters. I like that. That's cool. Let me get rid of that. And that. There we go. Got some rear overlooking turrets here. Good line of sight on those. And our thruster setup. I like that big shield plating on the outside of the thrusters there too. Oh, look at the back. What is happening here? Oh, that's wild. That's really wild. So like some big old glowy canisters. They don't glow, but it's just the lighting in here is like really freaking that out. Plus, there's a lot of texture lights with this really cool engraved pattern here on the back. Kind of, I thought. And then you can see the asymmetrical aspect over here too, where this whole top section is kind of offset to the center some. So it does have some asymmetrical aspects to this as well. That's the other build we're going to look at in a sec here. Oh, and on this side, wow, look at what the heck? What is going on here? Okay, so we've got some more broadside stuff, but this is like, it's like different weapon. We got laser drills on this side. We've got, I didn't know you could turn these sideways. Huh. Yeah, I guess you can, obviously. But that's cool. So, yeah. You can do broadside ship attacking from either side. That's kind of how the shield kind of fits in there too, or this company logo here. It's pretty tripped out. See how that's all arranged there. course, we've got our bridge up on top here. That's really cool. It's all like glass walls in there, and you can see the really cool looking bolte curvy benches there on the sides. Oh, look at that! We even got side. We got a pilot seat going off the side as well, so you can literally fly this thing sideways too, like. And well, you'd actually need that for drilling, for using the mining drills, which that actually centers at. So yeah, you could mine an asteroid on this side, and then on the other side, it also has a rig like that too, and the light to light up the asteroid right there in the middle. That's a wild looking gun fixture right there. And on the back, a big, very cool looking asymmetrical landing platform with the glass floors and the whole ball of wax back here, and some crazy looking fighter on top of there. We'll look at it in a minute here. And we got doors coming into the different bridge decks. On the front side there, yeah, look at that. Look at all the color in this build here. You got the yellow texture lights going along the lower hull here. Looks all the way through across the ship. We got green over here, red. This no color is safe. They're all getting used on this build here. Well, maybe not all. There's some colors. There's a lot of colors, but this has a lot of them. Got some blues. All right, so I'm gonna get aboard here. Let's start at this highly lit hangar area here. I'm gonna lower the exterior lights down, which look like it's pretty well lit on the interior regardless here. So yeah, a nice pass-through hangar up over here. Looks like a location for a repair bay. Got our teleporter there, armor repair, armor locker, weapon locker, ATM, repair console. Got our med bay right over here, all nicely integrated into the wall, which always looks really, really cool. We got our decoy room here. Wow, this it almost looks like a different game right now. So our decoy room. So we do have a decoy turret back in there. We got some down thrusters, decoy generator there, and obviously, if you were really doing a lot of front end armor, which this build is a little unique. It's more kind of like, again, kind of like a broadside ship in many ways. So you may or may not want to add a lot of armor in the front, but you have a lot of room up here to do so, which is great. Protective barrier is not airtight. Oh, okay. So we lose our O2 in this room. Oh, that's weird. That's got like. That's just crazy. Cool looking the wall hanger opening texture light. Notice how it even kind of like jets out asymmetrically, kind of on the side over here as well. Very unique, and the ceiling is just like solid. Oh, that's kind of trippy in its own way. It's just, yeah, it's kind of the one of the carpet textures. You can see the pattern up there if you look really closely. All right, so let's go to the front. Oh, we already did. Never mind. Yeah, we went up there. Let's go back. You got that really cool looking, almost looks like a bridge above the hangar there. We're getting into some pretty fancy surface materials here. We got the marble. We got the this really blows that O2 into the O2 dispenser there. Hooked up. Oh, one on either side there. Here, this is just trippy. We got marble pillars in here. We got a lot of O2. And these kind of look like upgrade chambers in a way over here, too. Maybe. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, so we got our main shield. No? What is that? Is this guns? looking at something from a different angle again, it just looks like, oh, that's medium artillery turret. Okay, that makes sense. We've seen those from the outside. These are kind of the armored chambers behind those. Definitely don't have to worry about oxygen in the area, though. You can, you're 20 footsteps away from an O2 dispenser. Anywhere you are, more of the artilleries. That's cool. They're all kind of like chambered off on the inside of the ship. Then we're getting into the back area. It looks like engineering back over here. These guys are arguing again. Have to make sure the outfit. Yeah, is that what you're complaining about? And we got the wall of CPU cores. A really cool looking CPU core display, I will say. It's also using one of these advanced cores, I believe, for its main core. Yeah, that's cool. All under the glass. Definitely, even if you walk this way a little bit, like, how many footsteps is that? You're close to O2 wherever you go. We got some built-in storage controllers here. What in the heck? Oh, that's the new CV furnace over there. That's what that is. Why does that look so different again? Hold on, I gotta go up here. It's square now. Was it always? Oh, it looks really cool though. And then over here we've got a bunch of medium shield parts and a whole cluster of small shield parts. That looks like 5 mediums and 8 small shield parts in that on this wall over here. Oh, and here's the 6th medium shield part. I was gonna say you could add 6, and it looks like Fuji thought that too. What in the heck is this thing? Oh my goodness. Okay, I swear every week there's something new. Like, I have never seen this part before. This is a shielded fusion reactor. No, that's the coolest looking one so far. I gotta say, that looks really cool. It's got the neat looking arms there. Very detailed. And it kind of looks like that one thing in Disney World. Epcot Center thing. There. Very, very cool. And, oh, wow. Okay, so we got our main shield on this side here. I'm on. Yeah, let me get back down to the ground. Got, oh, wait. No, that's a large shield. It's not main shield. Main shield's there. We got our warp drive there. Protection tank. But definitely an engineering section. And, again, new part. Or a new part model. Kind of a new part. A shielded fusion reactor. So, maybe a fusion reactor with more hit points, I'm guessing. It looks really cool, though. We got quite an information panel up over here, too. Oh, it's not... Oh, it's what their argument's about, I bet. Yeah, okay, okay. That's a good read in there. Got a deconstructor up top there. Room for another production machine. Let's take the elevator here. And look at that, we got the blue room. What? Oh man, oh wow, there's a bunch more back over here. What is this? We got the pink room. This is our Pentaxid lounge here with the shower with the graphics on it. That's cool. Yeah. Look at that. Look at they got the pink fancy carpet in there too. Yeah, wild. Wild. Alright. Obviously, everything's asymmetrical up in here, too. We got the fancy, we got the red room with the red fancy carpet and the bed, and they got their own fridge and TV. So this is like, crew rooms, but they, yeah, okay, so this is kind of more of a, oh, that's so wild. Got security in the area. Looks like this is a this goes on the one side exterior of the ship, which actually has kind of like a walk path that goes right along the ship there. Got our universal constructor. in its own block formation. Showers. Oh, we got a standalone shower room over here. Nice. We got our fuel. Oh wow, look at that. So we got what, a 10-pack of small constructors. That's cool. That's a lot of processing power there. You can, yeah, certainly use it for fuel. You can do other stuff with it too. That's really cool looking. Just trying to figure out what's going on with the blocks up there. Something looks... No, I guess those are just regular blocks and decals over it. It almost looked like it could have been an LCD up there, but it's not actually. So interesting. Now we got our kitchen, kind of right in the middle of this area. These guys are looking at schematics. Look at all the decorations and stuff around the constructor there. Oh, we got the more restrooms over here. If you need to breathe or pee, you're set in this ship here. Both equally important. No, this is really cool. Again, it's like walking through a small city with all these different shops and stuff around. We got the wall of utility over here as well. Look at that. Got all the stuff in there, plus an extra box to store all your other stuff. Okay, so we came through. Yeah, okay, we've been there. Let me get on the blue elevator express here. Let's go up to the next deck. Oh, we're outside right now. Okay, so this is the yeah, this is the foyer to the to the landing pad. Okay, okay. That's cool. It's kind of a nice, neat little walkway with security around. And now we're into the lower glass bridge with the mahogany woodworking. And we got our side mining seats over here with our lights. You can have you can like do two if you had multiple crew. It'd be a little hard to aim, but you could try to mine two asteroids at the same time if they're close enough together. And we got our lower bridge area here with this really crazy, wild, curvy display computer desk. That's cool. This would be so awesome for like LAN gaming or like LAN party. You know that everybody have their own little curvy spot, which is pretty cool. This guy, if you're sitting here though, you can kind of see what that person is doing a little bit. But other than that, it's all fine. If they're on your same team, that's all good. All right, let's go up to the glass bridge, deck 2. Wait, what is happening here? Oh, that's a trip. What the heck is going on there? So these are, yeah, angled walkways that come up into here. And there's our pilot sheet there. I don't even... What? Oh, that's right. It's all glass up there, so we're seeing stuff on the outside of the glass. Look at this glass formation on this bridge. We got the straight up roundy... oh, that's the auto maintenance system. Yep. Teleporter here. Got a lot of crew on board. Our 3D map. And this is where the pilot goes to, and we got some like, oh, okay, staircase on this side. There we are. Separate ventilator. Almost looks like I'm like looking at a movie screen or something like that. This is really wild. Look at this. What a freaky looking setup going on in here. That's cool. That's cool. Anyway, wild looking build here. And there could be more. I don't know if there's interior space in these rooms. Probably not. Looks like they're pretty utilized for thrusters. And it really lights up too. Look at all the lighting on there. And it'd take a little bit to count all the different colors used in the build as well. Although it's generally mostly white. like white and black, more or less. Um, a lot of color accents, cool looking framework going on to these like big side thruster nacelle type of things with outgoing shields. And this thing is wild too. I just noticed this asymmetrical, like really fancy, like light fixture kind of thing. Oh, we got a manual switch for that too. It looks like maybe I don't know what that did. Anyway, let's look at the numbers on this. Then we'll check out the last build of the day, and then I'll show you what I've been working on a little bit in the last for the last couple weeks. All right, so starting here, unlock level 25, size class 17, 18 forward, 17 strafing, 18 lift, 17 reverse, 6 down, 31 fuel tanks, 16 oxygen tanks, all kinds of guns, all phalanx heavy battery, 8 of them. Okay, big time guns, long range radar array, torpedo launchers, missile launcher, medium. Yeah, okay. This one's gonna be pretty pricey on the old CPU. I'm thinking just on this weapon loadout here. Plus, it's got the drills, target painters, multi turrets, 3 of those. 29-hour and 15-minute build time. 117 quantum cores used. To have some crew members for sure. 2 alien crew members. He probably stolen from the previous ship we looked at. And we do have an advanced core large on here. Communication torpedo. My goodness, this thing has a lot of stuff on it. A lot of stuff. CPU wise, set to 2.3 million CPU. Yeah, I can kind of tell by the use of a lot of the guns. So this ship here, you probably want typically used with CPU on. Right now, it's chilling in at a core 17, kind of maxed out even with the advanced core. Our basic cores there. But I don't believe it's achievable to balance the CPU off how it sits right now, at least. So we do have the advanced warp drive as well. Stock shield on here, 208,000 stock shield. A lot of P menu options for power management and all kinds of things in here. Furnace, it kind of does everything. I mean, it literally pretty much does everything. You know, the one thing I didn't see on here, and maybe I missed it, is a farming section. I usually don't use very much CPU for farming, though. That's pretty light, if any CPU usage on farming. Really wild. Let's take a look at your storage. So nicely labeled storage setup here. So it looks like we do have 3 640s for crafting, decon, and furnace. Harvest 320. We got a 200K for fuel. We got all kinds of. We got an ammo question mark. And then we got some other like these are 320K ammo bays. Kind of looks like there's 4 of them set up for different kinds of ammunition. We got the auto maintenance system. We got the Guy fridge. Okay. Segregated fridges, I see. Guess, yeah. Eat different kind of food. Hangar repair. Yeah, it did have the repair bay, too. It kind of does everything. And some fridges, plants and produce. Yeah, a lot of stuff there. So, yeah, really wild build here. Again, this is the Battleship Assurance RE2 by Fuji. All right, so I'm taking a look at another build here. This is the Dragonfly Recon RE2 by Fuji. And this is a this one's a SV here. No, or not. Or not, I think is right. Yeah, no, it's a CB. This is a CB. Okay. I thought it was an SV. Yeah. Okay, so this one's actually a CB here. So that's pretty wild. Really unique shape and build to this one. If you take a look at how it's set up there, you can see how it got named like Dragonfly. It's just really weird. Kind of almost like alien-like body. Almost looks like kind of like some back legs over there, but the front's kind of all smooth and swoopy and expands out there. Kind of looks a little insect-like with the bridge part of the ship here. A couple high-intensity spotlights on the sides there. Some sentry guns. We got our minigun turret there. We got our rear legs. That looks really cool, the way that the legs come down. And our forward thrust. Yeah, it looks like we got a built-in warp drive over here. That's cool how that's displayed in there. Kind of the hull blocks right around there. A detector right in that section. And we do have a oh, what the heck? Oh, that's cool. So yeah, a little extra defense there in case you're getting chased by some things when you're boarding the build here. So a lot of sentry guns in there. That's cool. That's all packed up in there on motion sensors. Very cool. All right, let's take a walk aboard here. Well, I guess it's already nighttime, so I got so as soon as you walk in, a bunch of utility: O2 med, shower, and toilet. So yeah, a lot of that stuff right when you walk. Oh, ATM right there, storage controller there, and a ladder climbing up another storage controller, right into the front bridge area. This is quite a compact build here. A lot of utility for its size. Got our pilot seat, passenger seat. We got a bed right there. We got our armor locker. We got a fridge, food processor, fuel. We got some more sort boxes up on the ceiling there. I don't know what's. Oh, that must be just a problem with that particular model right now. It's weird. It's like it's clipping through the blockwork there, causing that weird little thing there. Oh my goodness! Look at that. We got a deconstructor and an advanced constructor right in here too. Wow. Ventilator right on the side. More boxes, ammo box above that. Man, this is like a lesson in how much can you pack into the smallest area possible here. So yeah, this is like the whole build here. And you're like right into everything. And I think, oh, I didn't know you could walk inside of one of these things. That's cool. So over here, it looks like we've got a shield part in there too. Small shield part. Got a generator there. I'm literally walking inside the deconstructor here. That's pretty wild. Didn't know you could do that. Can you walk in constructors? Probably not. All right. But yeah, right to the point here though. Just almost like a starter build. Maybe this is a starter. I'm not seeing anything too pricey on it. Really cool looking block work on it though. I like the roundy stuff going on here too. Just notice that on the top, kind of the where it's painted more blue. Detector on top there. I went down. It has a shield. It might have a compact shield sitting somewhere. I didn't see it yet, but we'll take a look. Anyway, stats on this one. Unlock level 15, size class 1, 48 forward, 17 strafing, 48 lift, 24 reverse, 24 down, 6 fuel tanks, 1 oxygen tank, 6 sentry guns, 7. Light Gatling turret on there, detector, hour and 52-minute build time. Not really needing anything too special at all. A little bit of this stuff, but yeah, pretty chill on its costs. Chilling in at core 1, 200,000 CPU. Got about 12,000 left over. And constructors. Warp drive, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 30 light year in this one. Yeah, it is. Standard warp drive. You can upgrade it to the advanced. Makes sense because this is more of a starter build. Stock shield on here, 14,289. Quite a few P menu options again for power management. All kinds of things in there. Storage on it. So yeah, this is definitely a starter ship. Dragonfly Recon. Or recon ship, but it's kind of like a starter. So 200k main cargo, 96k harvest. Got a fridge, got a 14k ammo box, some sort boxes. Of course, our Pentaxid tank does both have a shield and warp. And got some killer front end lighting on here for really lighting up everything. So yeah, very, very cool. Very cool. All right. All right. So again, this one here is the Dragonfly Recon RE2 by Fuji. And that's sitting on top of Fuji's big Battleship Assurance RE2. All right, so here, I'm going to power this one down here a second. And let me go over here. Let me show you a couple new things. Well, a new thing, and then an update on an older thing that sorry, guys, I haven't really been building a whole lot lately. But I'm starting to get back into it. I do have to finish this up. It's nearly complete. It's nearly complete right now. I'll show you that in a second. But due to tomorrow's Pod Racer Challenge, I had to build a Pod Racer. So here we have the Scar Rust Racer, I think is what I named it. It's my little pod racing setup. Got a little thing that it. I'm trying to like simulate like these antennas are pointing to each other, sort of. Like they would kind of line up with laser beams. What I really wanted is a angled, like a 22.5 degree angled version of this laser beam here. I think that would have been really cool. But anyway, you sit in there, you got a little spiky wing in the back, you got a little license plate, eat my rust. And then you've got the big crazy strange, rusty looking jet engine things that are pulling this thing along here for the pod racing tournament. And they're pretty weird. I kind of went off the deep end with their block work a little bit, doing a lot of strange things. Even got kind of exposed generators on the outside there. This isn't like a shooting competition, so it's a racing thing, so I wasn't really too concerned about like structural integrity or having the generators getting blown up or anything like that. Not really that kind of build. A couple spotlights on the front. Got some air intakes and some other strafing thrusters. Kind of an 8-pack of the strafing thrusters on the side and reverse thrusters. Moving forward, has the 4-pack of those kind of strangely placed, and then another bigger one on the inside. And yeah, that's kind of how it works. Open air cockpit, and it actually it performs pretty good. It drives not too twitchy. I was a little worried about that. Of course, you can adjust that in the in your motion options that you have on the build. But yeah, my little pod racer here. I think it's following the rules. It's size class 1, unlock level 15. It's pretty quick. If you take a look at the numbers here, it's a HV obviously, but yeah, it's pretty fast in all the directions. 55-minute and 33-second build time. This isn't something I was really planned on releasing to the workshop because it's very specialized. It's not for regular gameplay and won't really achieve anything but spend a lot of money for an overpowered pod racer. But yeah, I thought it was kind of fun build there. All right, so there's that. And then we've got this ship here. Now this ship here, I am so close to being done with it. I just got to finish it up. I was a little, I don't know if I have this on or off right now. Oh, maybe it has no fuel. That's probably the deal. I haven't balanced the CPU on it yet, but I did kind of finish up some more areas on it. I was working on the front hull, and it's like this is all armor in here, and then you start getting. I put in all the decoys, so we've got obviously some Xenoblock. I was trying to avoid. There it is. I was trying to avoid using Xenoblock for a while, and then I was like, well, why? It's lighter than the combat steel, and I do want a good number of that kind of thing in here. So yeah, decoy turret in here. There's a lot of decoy thrusters that are kind of a little bit visible from the outside of the ship, but they're kind of recessed in some into the build. So there's like decoy thruster on the top and bottom in this area. And there's different like rooms. Now I didn't fully finish this off yet. And again, this is supposed to be all decoy zone, and it wasn't supposed to be pretty at all. But I just was trying to make it kind of a little bit pretty with all the chunk blocks and stuff in here. So this is all kind of like part of the front armor area. And finally, and I do have to put a block over here yet. This is one of the decoy. Well, this is a decoy generator. This is a kill switch. So once it gets through all the layers, and there's quite a few decoy launcher in there, decoy that there, lots of more stuff all the way to the front. So a lot of armor in here, and a lot more places where I could fill in with blocks for sure. And I was trying to figure out how many I wanted to put in there, at least stock. There is ways into these rooms through the corridor that comes from engineering. So when you first come out of the engineering section, it kind of goes around and then over here. And this gets you into all your decoy areas. This generator over here is a kill switch. It was in comments to do this to blow the core, which is on the other side of the wall over here. So that would be our main core there. And if that last generator gets tagged, it should blow that core out. And then it shuts down your ship, so you don't like lose all your important stuff. Also on recommendations, I know it was a couple weeks ago, but I was advised to put in some other additional parts. So I did do that. So we got a micro jump drive in here. So that's kind of where I ended up installing that. We also have an auto maintenance system that was kind of mounted up there on the ceiling. And right now I've got like a lot of the shield parts installed in here, which I'd have to remove a lot of those as well. But yeah, a 4-pack of large shield parts. It also does a 6-pack of the medium shield parts. Oh yeah, another thing too. Last time I showed this, again, it was a while back. I had this wall. This is actually like a hardened steel wall over here. It was a lot lesser than what it is now. I did kind of reinforce this area because this was going to be an area for an optional fusion reactor. And I was trying to protect that more. So it used to be a little bit more opened up in here, but I did kind of seal a lot of that off. And even got some glass in there. Yeah, but it's mostly meant to protect from the front side of the ship. These some of these beams in here are also hardened steel. So these are kind of like some layers if you're getting shot at like through this direction, trying to go for the fusion reactor. If you come through the front, it should disable the ship, hopefully long before that fusion reactor ever gets popped, if you're really pushing it. And then you got on either side here a 8-pack of small shield parts. I got our still it's running 2 locations for the advanced generators, or the warp drive is in there. Got a bath in there. I got to seal that off with some blocks on this side. Yeah, this is some of the little things I had left to do, is trying to seal off some of these room areas in here. And then there's one, this is where you first come in from the lower part of the ship, which has utility in here. I did kind of change this room around a little bit as well. Threw a detector up in there and a med bay that's kind of built into the wall over here. And that's why I got to seal off the blocks behind those 2 parts for it. Some boxes up along here, Pentaxi tank there. Then we got an elevator here. The mid-level deck. This is the one area I've been. I was working on like a new core area because I pulled the cores from where I used to have them up into this room now, and I just got to kind of finish off this back area over here. The problem I've got is I need places to put in quantum and auxiliary cores yet. And I was kind of like debating to try to stick them in this general area somehow, and then try to keep them safe. Now the other side is different over here. It's also got some more cores, but it has the warp drive there. So I was kind of planning on putting those there. Now there's some inner like hardened steel blocks as well. So yeah, I added a lot of weight to the build by adding a lot of like some internal walls and stuff are also like hardened steel. Some combat steels on the ship. Quite a lot of Xeno was added to the ship, especially in the front area. But I just got to work this area out, figure out how I'm going to try to pull this off. And this is really weird, too, because I got the floor, like, sticking up here because there's a shield right below it. So, yeah, as soon as I finish out, like, this last part of the ship, it's pretty much done. Sort of adding a couple LCDs and little tweaks here and there, but generally, I just want to give you an update, and I will try to get this finished up here pretty soon. Sorry about the delay. I don't know what it is with me. I just wasn't like in a super building mood for the last couple weeks. Yeah, I just got to finish up some of these projects and get the desire back. I go kind of the longer I've been building for a long time, and it's nice to take a little time away from it here and there. Kind of I build too much all at once, and I get kind of burned out. So yeah, it's kind of stepping away. I meant to finish this before I stepped away for a little bit though, but then I got sidetracked building this little guy, which didn't take a super long time or anything like that. But yeah. Anyway, that is it for this week, and some really, really cool and impressive wild builds and designs going on in here. I know it was kind of several of the authors had more than one creation in here. I normally don't do that, but it's how it came out. In fact, the Moo Bear actually had a third build out there too, a carrier. And it's just like, and that looked really cool too. And it's like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do when the authors like they build all this stuff and then they release them all the same week. That just throws me for a loop. It just does. But other than that, y'all have yourself an excellent weekend, and I'll talk to you later.